All right, folks, what we have here is a Kenmore dryer, 600 series. It's a couple years old, okay? The wife said it was not drying any of the clothes. So she had a bunch of towels in there. Towels usually take a little longer to dry anyway, but it's not normal for it to be 3 hours, okay? So, just to make sure everything was working, it was plugged in, got the lights on. Did you know that there's a little access panel here? Pry this open with your nail or a little screwdriver, and you should be able to look in there and see like a little flame to know that the heating portion of it is working, okay? Just like a stove, it's going to light up, it's going to heat up, and that's how you dry your clothes, all right? So I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to take a peek in there. You don't have to stick your head all the way in there because when it glows, it's going to be nice and wide. Okay, you're going to see a nice flame coming out of there. So clearly, it's not going. Because by that time, now, the heating element would have turned on just like a stove. And then you hear it go woof, and it will turn on. Okay? So that's not it. You can look in there. It's empty. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so before we go and jump and think it's the gas valve, thermocoupler, or whatever you think, worst case scenario, I gotta pull the door open. Okay, we know the operation works. The motor works, plugs in, it's good. Okay, nothing wrong with the vent. Okay, but I'm gonna show you something, okay? In the back here, unplug it, of course. When you unplug it, there is a metal panel. Holds on with about 9 to 10 bolts. Goes all the way around, like that. Okay, bolts all the way around like that. And I'm going to show you, there's something called a thermo fuse. I'm going to show it to you right here. All right, so right back here, okay, be surprised how much dust is and lint is back here. Okay, but clean up everything, vacuum it. That's what I did here. Clean it all up. I'm going to show you. It's a thermo fuse right over here. See if I can turn on the my flashlight for you. There you go. All right, the thermo fuse is right there. Goes on with 1 bolt, and it's got 2 little blade terminals. Okay, make sure it's unplugged. And this is a 1/4-inch nut that will come right off. Or a little wrench, the same size as these panels over here. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug it. You know what? I'm going to set up this light for you guys. All right. There you go. I set up the little light for you guys. All right. Thermo fuse is in the back. Okay. 2 blade terminals. Okay. Just unplug them. Okay. Put them off to the side. Take this 1/4-inch nut off. The blade, this fuse will come right out, right in your hands. Okay. Now we're going to test it to see if it's good. Okay, you guys know how to test a fuse. I usually use a multimeter and I put it in ohms. That's what I do. All right, so let's see. Let's pick it up. Put it on the washing machine here. Now we're going to test it. This is what it says on there. AGW? AWH2. It's a little tiny fuse probably. Who knows? It's a thermo fuse. So we're going to check to see if it works. Okay, let me go get my little camera holder here for you. All right, so I'm going to go right here on top of the dryer. All right. I'm going to get the little multimeter. There's the one from Lowe's, a little cheap one. Okay. I like to put it on sound. That way, when it completes the circuit, it makes a nice little sound. Okay. That means that there's continuity from one to the other and goes all the way around. Okay. If the fuse was blown, it wouldn't be connected. So it'll be like silent. Okay. I'm going to raise this up for you guys. How's that? Point it this way so you can see it. All right. So what I'm looking for is continuity. Okay. So if the fuse was good and I touch these two sides, it will make a noise. Okay. If it doesn't make a noise, okay, does not make a noise, that means the fuse is blown or separated in there. Okay. Do it again. Ready? Okay. So I want to touch the thermal fuse. Poke it right in the holes. Hold it there. This one, I'm going to hold it here. You can tell I don't use this multimeter too much. It's all nice and still folded, the wires. Okay. Silent. Okay, if I touch it, it's good. Okay. But if I touch the fuse, it's no good. See? So the fuse is blown. The fuse is no good. It's time for a fuse. Okay, so a fuse you can go to an appliance store. I saw Lowe's and Home Depot sell it too, but they have to order it. So most of the time, if you don't find it at an appliance store, you have to order it. Probably order it. Amazon has great prices on it. So what I did was I looked up under Sears Parts Direct, punched in this model number, looked up in the bulkhead parts area, and they show you a nice little picture of it. They send you a picture with a part number. I'll attach it at the end to show you the part number that I came up with. Then you take that part number and you look online and you go look for your part. Okay, and then, like I said, fairly simple. Bolt it back in with the 1/4 inch. You can probably see like a little burn mark there. See a little burn mark? Okay. That's probably where it burnt out from. But yeah, goes on with goes this way. 1/4 inch screw, 2 plate terminals, put it in there, and you're good to go. So what you can do, I don't recommend it. You know, you can jump it. You could put the 2 wires together just to verify that is your problem. I wouldn't run it for too long like that because there's a reason why there's a thermal fuse. Okay, so I would highly recommend just change thermal fuse. Okay, don't do no fugazi stuff. But in case you don't trust me or you don't believe what I'm doing, what you do is we're going to hook up that wire together. We'll plug it in, and then I'll show you that it works. Okay, let's see here. Go over here. Oh, tilt it this way a little bit for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 2 wires here. I'm going to connect them together. Okay, temporarily. Just like that. Okay, keep it away from all kinds of metal so it's not touching anything. We are going to go plug it back in. Dun, dun, dun. All right, make sure everything's out of the way. Nothing's touching. Nothing's here. We are going to start it up. I'm going to show you that little flame. Okay, ready? Let's hit it. Look in that little hole. Wait a little bit. There it is. There's the flame. Just like an oven, has like a little igniter. It'll glow. Once it hits the thermocoupler, you're going to hear it, and there's the flames. See the flames? Oh, there it is down there. All right. Then your dryer is back in business. It's like a $14 fuse. You can get it a little cheaper than that. You know, the only problem is that, you just have to wait for it. Unless you go to your local appliance store and get it. All right. So, there's your, if I got to open it this way. There's your lesson 101A on the dryer. Okay. Might as well leave the panel off until I get the fuse because no sense putting it all back together. All right. That's it. Couple days. That's all we could do. All right. So we'll bring our clothes to our neighbors, use their dryer until the pot comes in. All right. That's it. Thanks for watching, folks. Ciao.